birthday. Happy 2017. Sorry it's taken me so long to get you your birthday read, but baby, I just couldn't let you go by without giving it to you. All right, Capricorns, this is your birthday read. I did have it asked to me before if this was for next year. So this is from this birthday till next birthday. So it's the entire year that's going by. So happy birthday to you, Capricorns. My sister's a Capricorn, and I have to say is I love me some Cappies. I mean, I think I get on her nerves, but I still love her to death. Growing up, it was really difficult because I'm a Leo and she's a Capricorn, and I think I annoyed every inch of her growing up. However, big hugs, big sister, and I love you more than anything in the world. All right, guys, let's jump into our read. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the fam. And if you're a returning family member, big hugs, lots of loves, high five, dap, and a big birthday kiss. I hope that you invite me to your birthday party. I enjoy barbecues, cake, and lots of drinks. All right, guys, let's celebrate together. So opening up your read, we're going to be using your totem animal or your power animal for the year, which is the bee. I'm going to tell you, you are very fertile. Gone ahead, a little sexy Cappy. All right, so examine your productivity. Are you being fertile? Are you just being a busybody? Or are you working too hard? You have the ability to accomplish the most impossible task. You are an amazing team worker and family member. Think about that queen bee. Either you're the queen or the worker bee. Either way, you make it happen, baby. So good luck and love this year. Encouraged for healthy communication with family. Teamwork, you're also a sign of royalty. If a bee lands on your hand, baby, money is coming. If it lands on your forehead, it's talk about luck and transformation. All right, so this is the ultimate degree of fertility. I also like to point out all of the yellow. Yellow is attributed to the sacral. No, to the solar plexus. I'm sorry. It's attributed to the solar plexus, which is right there above the sternum. I say your belly button. It's your confidence. And with this is to act with power and self-determination. So if you're overextending yourself, you're going to be a workaholic. You have to have authority. You have to be the big boss in charge all the time. And if you're lacking in the solar plexus energy, there's a lack of personal energy, low self-esteem. So you be the judge of that, and you determine on what kind of healing you need. All right, this is attributed to fire also, so you might need some fire. Citrine is a great gemstone, and the golden topaz also. All right, eating lots of yellow fruits and vegetables, that kind of stuff to balance it out for you. Okay, with that being said, you have the Hunter of Death sitting right there looking oh so happy with a little Skeletor self. Anybody used to watch He-Man growing up? You remember Skeletor? Anyways, this is the Hunter of Death, and he is telling you, Capricorns, there's some areas of your life that need to go through some extreme transformations. This is a change of energy for you this year. Things are about to change. I think last year you guys went through a tough time. And this is telling you, hey, baby, it can only go up from here. Things are going to improve. Those cycles are going to be over. You're about to step into your fertile process. Things are about to step up in love. Communication is going to increase, and family cooperation will increase. All right, with that being said, let's jump into our Babylonian Tarot read by Sandra, Tabatha, Cicero. Thank you so much for these cards. They are so wonderful. Let's go ahead and bless the deck. I have already shuffled beforehand, but we always shuffle together. So with that being said, guys, this is a general read. Take the parts that you like, or take the parts that you want to manifest, and leave the rest for the other Cappies. All right, this is not a personal read. I'm cutting the deck, and I love when it works out this way. So on one side I have Death, and what do we have here? Hunter of Death. Guys, y'all are going through the major transformations. Things are changing. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And we got the Hermit. The Hermit is telling you, baby, good things are coming. You have put in the work. It's time to make the transformation. It's time for change. I have that song, da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, honey, honey. I think because of the bee. So I think what I'm going to tell you is you are going to be having a sweet year this year. All right, let's bless the deck because I'm super excited. Saints to chill. Bless these cards and show us the energy that you have for Capricorns for their birthdays. Birthday to birthday, 2017 to 2018. Show us what they got going on. Bless these cards to give clear, concise messages that will give good information to move ahead. They don't want to shuffle. Archangel Michael covers with your purple light, removing any fear-based or lower energies that will impede the read. Also clearing out any ties, energetic cords that we have with people, places, and things that no longer serve us. And so it is. Come on. What is it? Come on. It's like they got stuck. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it again. Cappies, I don't know what's going on. Come on, guys. I don't know what's going on. The cards don't want to work. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, feels good. All right, let's move this one out the way. Sorry, got a little carried away in the shuffling. All right, and last year we had the Three of Wands situation going on. We need to let go of the nightmare. Your gift this year is your Carib. I hope you learn to listen to him. You need to embrace your queen. Your queen bee. You need to embrace her. And next year, the King of Disc reversed. We'll see what's going on there. And your overall energy is going to be the Seven of Cups. And I'm going to say the Star. I think that's a pretty good ending, guys. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, last year, some of y'all went through situations where you were either very happy with your accomplishments or you were like sitting back saying, damn, I had it all. I'm so proud of myself. While others were saying, damn, I had it all. So it's either one of those that you guys were going through. The Three of Wands for me is always a situation where balance, cooperation, and celebration is taking place. However, there is three. We always say that three is a crowd. So it just depends on how we look at that energy. I'll get you a little bit closer. This is Gilgamesh after he went on this huge tour looking for a plant for eternal life. Returns home with nothing and realized, damn, I had it all. As I'm looking at that, I kind of see a situation where some of y'all are very proud of everything that you did, but it was a lot of work for some of y'all. It was hard to hold it down. Okay, I'm going to move this candle. I don't want no one to have a seizure. Okay, with that being said, what we gotta let go of, guys, is living in the nightmare, taking everything in so personally. This is the Nine of Arrows. It's like the Nine of Swords in a lot of the decks. But in this one, if you see that lion, he's like attacking the wheel like, B, you ain't going nowhere, all right? And that's how you felt, like, damn, I ain't going nowhere. Nothing's changing. Everything's the same. But the truth of the matter, boo, is that it is all changing. Change is constant. Change is always happening. Even when we feel or think that it's not happening, it's happening. You might have received information or news, and I'm thinking about a family situation here that you're looking at it like, damn, what happened? And it was a living nightmare for you. But your gift is your Carib. And your Carib, this is for your sign too. So this is all about manifestation of energy. And he's coming in and he's trying to give you a gift. So let's see what he has. We're going to use an oracle card to clarify what the gift... Come on, baby. Is that all you got? All right. The gift was the ancestor of knowing, and that was you getting information and realizing things. I'm going to tell you, when I look at the ancestor of knowing, I see the owl. The owl is the announcer of death. I'm telling you, there are cycles in your life that are about to change. There are situations that are completely changing. This year is not going to look anything like last year. Last year was a nightmare for some of you guys. This year is going to be an awakening. What I feel the owl totem is kind of telling you is he announcing there's areas in your life that you need to see things for what they are. There are certain things that you have been going through, and I'm trying to get my notes out, but this is just what's coming to me right now. There's certain things that you were going through, and you didn't want to see them. But the thing is, they weren't going to change, and you were living in a nightmare, all right? Now, your Carib is coming in with the gift. He put your glasses on. He said, you know, something's deceiving you, and it could even be yourself. So the thing about the owl is to let you know that there needs to be a letting go of an area of life that is no longer needed. You also will have the power to extract secrets. Okay, this is the ability to do things. And the fact that I have the king and the queen here, I feel like some of the queens, you're going to be on cloud nine, while some of the kings are going to be going through some stuff. However, remember, this is a general read. So this could represent you or your husband or your wife. But there are some family issues going on with Cappies. And some of y'all are going to decide to take things to the next level this year, as you're going to see things for what they are. You're ready for the cycle to be over. All right. Now, with that being said, embracing this. So the Queen of Disc is a very intuitive woman. She was the interpreter of dreams, the giver of life, a hard worker, wonderful mother. She's just laying it down. But she's also been through hell and back. Literally went to hell for her brother, the Capricorn god, okay? Served his little 6 months of time, but while she was there, she was the scribe for Ereshkigal, which was the queen of the underworld. And she learned to make the best out of the worst situation. And that's what you have to remember, Cappy. You made the best out of the worst, and you made it happen the way it was supposed to be. See, you took a little bit of nothing. Yeah, it was a living freaking nightmare. You saw things for what they were, and you made it happen. You supported your family, you supported yourself, you supported your dreams, and you are moving to the next level. Now next year, we have the King of Disc reversed. And when I see the King of Disc reversed, I'm just going to give you a little bit of warning. Don't get too greedy if your business is doing too good, okay? Don't focus too much on the financial. Focus on the family. Focus on the things that made you happy. Remember how you got there. Remember how you made it to this level, all right? Now, how do these cards tie in, you're asking? Well, your hopes and dreams are going to come to fruition because you're no longer like willy-nilly drinking all the cups of love or all the cups of vicios out there. You're going to start focusing in on what it is you want. If you're a Capricorn that had many women or many men throwing themselves at your feet, you're going to narrow it down to the ones that you want. You're going to narrow it down to the job that you want. You're going to start to make the decisions that you need in order to move yourself to the next level. The next level is your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, and you're going to get them. The fact that I have the wish card right there for you, I'm gonna tell you, baby, blow them candles out, boo. You're gonna get your wish, all right? Now, I want to go through and clarify for you guys, because that's just the kind of girl that I am. I want to see what the ancestor of knowing wants you to know as far as what is your gift. What is the gift? What is the gift this year? Show me more on the gift. I want to get a good shuffle in. It's like they don't want to shuffle or something. What is a gift? Bam! And bam! Because they both wanted to come out. So I feel like some of y'all are going to have to swallow your pride. You're going to be, your gift is with a fire sign. It's almost like you're going to have to say like, damn, I didn't see that coming. All right, Cappies? So part of the thing is swallowing your pride, admitting defeat, and moving forward with either this queen or this king or this fire-like energy, or you are representing the fire-like energy, okay? And this is just, and then when you swallow your pride, it doesn't have to be like, oh my God. It's almost like a damn, I didn't see that coming. I don't feel like it's heavy because the nightmare has already passed, all right? You were afraid, but now you're ready to move on. Now, let's see what we have for the Capricorn god. Be careful, Cappies, if you're in a I'm about to say a three-way, that sounded really bad. In a three-party situation, because the male Capricorn is coming out reversed. So just in case, just know that information might be leaked out. What does the King of Disc want us to know? It's like they don't want to shuffle. All right, it's about a wise decision. So for my male Capricorns, it's about making a wise decision, guys. You better make sure, this is the Capricorn god and he's offering his cup of love. So I kind of feel like some of y'all, this is what, and I got another queen looking at me. Good Lord, you do have a lot of women around you, Cappies. So for my male Capricorns out there, you're going to narrow down your choice. You're going to offer your cup of love to somebody, but it might get in the way of your work, and that's why it's coming out reversed. I don't really feel like you're being a bad guy. It's just I think that you're like kind of like, wow, this is like one of the best things that could have happened to me. I don't know what to do. For the females out there, this could be the same thing. You know, you're just kind of getting your gift was you worked so hard last year, and now this year you're just like, damn, I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Okay, so with that being said, I do feel like you're going to step into a new relationship, Capricorn. And if you're already in a relationship, I see it moving to the next level. If you're already married, I feel like you're going to be rekindling the fire, because you're going to go and you're going to admit to something, admitting to it, using the ancestor of knowing so that you can move to the next level. All right. With that being said, I also pulled out 2 runes for you. I think this year is all about love for you. Even though the nightmare is over, the nightmare could have been that you were stuck, that you were never going to get out of a third-party situation, or you were always going to be in it. But the truth is you're not. You're going to make a decision. You're going to make the right decision with the lovers, okay? Now, we have Thuraz, and Thuraz is your protection. Now, it's attributed to the snake, so I feel like you're growing. You're expanding who you are, because the snake sheds his skin. So this is a warning of danger ahead. It may be a warning of wrong-headed or having overestimated your ability to deal with the obstacles that lie between you and your goal. So be sure, that's what that 5 of arrows is about. Be sure that you're heeding the warning. Thuraz is like a thorn in your side. Your enemy is stronger than you, so this is not a time to start a fight. Negotiate, 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 okay? It's better to talk about it than go about acting all willy-nilly about it, and that might be what that lovers is trying to tell you. Now, with that being said, we have wired or word. This is the blank rune, which can be conveyed as a message that our task is to accept what it is, because our destiny has already been decided, all right? Now, it may mean that the question you're asking is unanswerable, and you need to allow fate to happen. So if you're trying to decide on who do I pick and how do I pick them, the answer is allow the energies to happen. Sometimes it's best not to know. So Capricorns, just to recap what I have for you. Last year, you were looking at your situation wondering if it was the best you could get or could you do better. It was almost like letting go of the nightmare for some of y'all who are single. Like, damn, is this ever going to go anywhere? Or damn, is my business ever going to move? But the gift this year is you're going to see things for what they are. You're going to be independent like the Queen of Wands, or you're going to meet the Queen of Wands. Whichever way, you're going to swallow your pride. You're not going to go in there trying to fight the feeling or the urges. You're going to go with the flow and allow fate to happen. You're going to embrace your inner queen. Remember, the queen bee. You're going to make it happen, following your dreams, interpreting your dreams, and being supported for the next 6 months. All right? Now, next year, be ready to be making a decision, because you're going to be falling in love. Yeah, you might not be working as much, but your heart's going to be happy, because you're getting your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, because you're able to narrow down your decisions. With that being said, Cappies, happy mother freaking birthday, all right? Now, I have your mind, body, and soul read, and for the year, you got thunder drum. Dun, 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 dun. Big booty hoes, hump with it, stand up and be counted, Cappies. Be assertive, don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your values. Declare with authority, this is who I am and this is what I stand for, all right? Drawing this card means that it's time to take a step into your passions and make a stand in life for what truly matters to you. Now, for your for your body, it's time to make peace. Woo! That's that 5 of arrows, guys. That peace pipe. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives, because you need to bring peace to the world. And spiritually, look at you being a medicine man or a medicine woman. You have profound inner healing that is coming your way, because you, my friend, were meant to heal. With all this red, I'm telling you, you're going to have a grounded year. Your root chakra is going to be put to the test. I love the thunder drum because because it has the colors that go all the way to your throat. So it starts off with the ruddy red, the orange, the yellow, to the blue, and that's coming up on your chakras. So not only are you going to scream with authority that this is who I am and this is what I'm about, this is you shaking that damn dirty drum, telling people, yes, this is my year. This is the year of the Capricorn. I will get what I want. I will get the love. I will make my money, and I'm going to stand in awe of my achievement. Okay? All right, Cappies, I give you your read. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Big love, lots of hugs. And remember, for a personal or private read, please hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or hit me up on the gram at Ariana Luciano. All right, happy B-Day.